Oh, how's it going, folks? Man, another day, beautiful day out here in East Lansing, and I think you guys haven't noticed it again because I have not uploaded a single bike video in a couple months now, but it's about another month. So a few videos back I said, man, it's been about a month, you guys haven't noticed. Well, it's been about another month since I've actually been out, but finally back out. Finally took the truck out to East Lansing to go for a bike ride again. So we're gonna ride around, see what we can find, and talk about some interesting stuff going on in life. I got some interesting business updates that I've been promising for the last couple of videos that I think I can now finally share, and I'm very happy about it. So let's get into it. All right, bike tire pressure is a little low right now. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We'll be fine. Also, if you like the sunglasses, Milano Road, you can buy them on the Dream Beam Machine website. So check them out sometime. Very cool, all sorts of colors and styles. Check them out. Link in the description. I make no money from that, by the way. Just letting you know. What a day. It's guys, I'll tell you what, it has been a shit week. Oh my God, there's a reason I was like, fuck it, bike video. It's happening. Fuck gas prices, fuck everything, fuck inflation. We're going to ride a bike. Like we need a break. So today is a break. Man, so this week's been shit for a lot of reasons. I can't discuss. They just involve people that, you know, I'm very conscientious of, you know, people, if people are choosing, like if people didn't choose to be a public figure, then it's not my business to talk about it publicly, right? You'll hear me often talk about Brooke and whatnot, because Brooke's A-okay with it. And, you know, she's like, I mean, Brooke had an Instagram page for a while called Breath of Fresh Air, which you should go follow, by the way, with photos. And again, she understood, you know, I'm kind of making myself public doing this. So, and, you know, I've talked to her, like, do you mind if I share stuff about us or whatnot? And she said, no. I have no idea where we're going, by the way. So I don't mind sharing updates about her. You know, like we have, you know, Trevor, obviously, public figure, he's got his own business, and we got Implement Impact. Again, public figure, don't mind talking about not the entirety of their personal life, obviously, right? Because there's still boundaries, but don't mind talking about that stuff more publicly because, again, chose to be a public figure. It comes with the territory. Talk pretty openly about my personal life because, again, chose to do this. This is what this is, so no complaints. This is what I chose, so it comes with the territory. But when stuff involves people who are not on social media or chose not to be, you know, that's not my place to share. So I don't. This week's been shit for a variety of reasons, just because of stuff going on and the personal lives of other people that involves me or impacts me in one way or another. I just can't talk about it right now, but man, I tell you what, it's also been pretty stressful business related. I mean, again, there's some really great stuff that I'm very excited to talk about and share, but I've hit a point now where I've realized the business model I chose to base the entirety of my marketing business is not one that I like, and frankly, not one that I'm willing to put up with. So for those of you who don't know, I do marketing consulting, work with small businesses, and there's still part of me that loves that. I still want to work with small businesses and help them with marketing. But my thought was, you know, there's a lot of businesses that can't afford a marketing agency or shouldn't spend the money on a marketing agency, but, you know, do need marketing help, and there's really a gap there that no one is filling, and I'm gonna fill that gap there. Well, the problem is that when you give them the strategy, you give them the overarching picture to save that money because of the time commitment to it, they got to do the grunt work. You can show them how to do stuff, you can teach them how to do stuff, you can do all these things, but if they don't do it, then it doesn't matter. They're not going to see results. And that's an issue that I've been having with clients. And none of these clients are bad people. I'm still friends with them. I mean, I genuinely consider them friends or good acquaintances that are businesses I still fully support and purchase from. But the working relationship's just not going to work. For example, the latest one is a business that they wanted to run ads, and you know, we were developing the ads strategy and whatnot, but they agreed to save money, that they would implement the ads, they would take the pictures, they would do stuff. I'd help them with the ad copy, I'd help them with deciding on what photos to use and where to place ads and the ad strategy aspect of it. Well, it's been a while and no ads have been run because they don't have the time to take the pictures. So there were concerns about finances and such that, hey, totally understand, I agree. And they were just concerned that, you know, they spent a certain amount of money and it still hadn't had ads run. And, you know, I did mention, like, well, you know, here's why and here's what we agreed to. And they agreed 100%. They were not blaming me. But I did tell them that it was probably best for them, and what I would recommend they do is let me finish out the work that I already am doing for this month because they already paid, but to not renew services with me starting the month after, just because why would you pay for someone when you're not even able, like, the finances don't make sense, right? Again, no hard feelings on that whatsoever. It's what it is. Honestly, I recommended that they not use me, right? But that's an issue that I've been noticing a lot lately, is that I'm running into that issue where it's like, oh, this is great, we're gonna grow. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Then next month's meeting comes around. So have you done this, this, and this, and this? And they're like, no, I didn't do that. That wasn't a priority. And it's like, well, we can't really do anything until this happens. And I'm realizing now that maybe there's a reason that market, or that gap in the market, was there, because you just can't win. And again, that's not a dig on any of these businesses or anybody like that. It's just, it's the truth. It's the truth. Anyways, so yeah, that's the issue that I am currently facing, is that maybe I need to reconfigure this and figure out, how do I create a marketing agency and build a team that can give them data-driven results and actually show, like, basically do everything. I don't know, basically become everything I would like to see in a marketing agency. And yes, it'll cost more money, and that'll put us out of price range for some businesses. And that's still something I'm working on, trying to figure out, how do I, like, navigate that. But yeah, so I don't know, we will see. So that's the shitty business news that I have. The beautiful thing about starting an online business is that, you know, you got the website, you might have a little bit of inventory, you know, but your startup costs are generally pretty low. You can start off for $1,000, $2,000, which, I mean, hey, look, it's not an insignificant amount of money, but it's definitely not a ton of money in comparison to most businesses, right? Or again, you know, if you're thinking more along the lines of like a How's it going? Whereas if you're thinking more along the lines of like a bar or restaurant or something where you got to get the year lease or the 6-month lease or however long it is, you need all the equipment. Ooh, okay. You need all the equipment, you need the staff, you need the insurance, you need all the food and drinks, you know, you need all the glassware. Like, there's a lot. All the marketing and advertising for it, there's a lot going into it. And with there being that much into it, you know, it's a lot of dedication. With those businesses, you need to be there a lot. Open to close a lot of times for a while. And there's a lot of money that you have to put up front, and a lot of money that you maybe not be taking out as a loan that you then have to pay off. So it's like, this has to work. You know, it's not, if it doesn't work, you know, for me, okay, you know, I spent $5 grand starting my marketing consulting business. You know, grand scheme of things, if it doesn't work out and I lose out on $5 grand, that sucks. But it's $5 grand and then I'm done. Compared to, we took out 50, 60, 70, you know, 120, whatever it may be, $1,000 to get this thing going off the ground. This has to work or I'm fucked. I appreciate anybody who takes the time to listen to this, because, man, sometimes you just need to talk. And I know I didn't really go into anything specific, but man, it's being able to just talk and vent and edit this up and share it with all of y'all. And it's kind of cool to get messages from people sometimes, you know, hearing like, hey, I heard your video, like, I liked it, or hey, you know, I agree, I've been there too. It's just, it's nice to know that you're not alone, and this is definitely a community that makes you feel that way. So that's cool, right? Right. Anyways, folks, that's all I got for today. See you in the next video. Until next time, have a great day.